Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you, that was my cat, a quick story time about how I got roasted for having acne. Yes, I literally got roasted for functioning like a normal human being because acne is normal. Nonetheless, these stories are very entertaining, so I decided to share two instances because this happened twice of the time where I just got roasted for just having acne. So the first instant happened a couple of years ago. Actually, I went to go get my nails done for a friend's engagement party, and I actually knew the nail tech. I met him before. He was my friend's uncle, and so when I went to visit him, I had on a little bit of makeup because I had to go to lunch later that day with a friend. And so when I met him, he did my nails. I did acrylics for the first time, and then I left. A week later, I decided I didn't want the acrylics anymore, and I didn't want to take him off at home. I didn't trust myself to, so I went back to the nail tech to get my nails done. So when I visited him after a week, I wasn't really wearing makeup. I just got off of school, so I went to visit him, just take my acrylics off, and he was just looking at me the entire time. At first I didn't think anything of it because I was just yeah, whatever, he's just looking at me, we're supposed to make eye contact. And then the things got very interesting, if you will. He literally, as he was taking off my acrylics, I think he soaked them in acetone first and then he took them off. But as he was taking them off, he just looked at me and was like, so what is that on your face? And I was over here what did you just say? He's like, what is that on your face? So I got a bit confused because two of my friends who are related to him both have acne. So I'm sitting there thinking, I'm sure he knows what acne is. So, but I mean, I tried to be nice. I played it off. I was just like, oh, it's just acne on my face. And he's like, why do you have acne? And I'm just like, I don't know why I have acne. And I only had 3 or 4 at the time. So I was just like, I'm in college right now. I'm very stressed out, and maybe I'm not eating correctly or healthy, because you do get it from fried foods, which I eat a lot. And so I told him that, and then he was just like, you need to take good care of your skin, and he went on and on and on about how I shouldn't have acne. So I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, okay, whatever. And then right when I was about to leave, he takes this piece of paper and he writes something down and he gives it to me. He goes, this is a great dermatologist. I think you should see them. And I'm just like, what? I didn't know what to think of the whole thing. So I did tell my friends about it, and they were just like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. And keep in mind, I only had 3 or 4 breakouts. This was not a situation where I needed to see a dermatologist. It was not a whole hive on my face. So again, I was very confused. I told my friends, and they were like, I'm so sorry that this happened to you. But I don't think he was trying to be mean. And I understand that I'm Asian, and in my culture, and the guy was Vietnamese as well. So I mean, I do know that in my culture, people do say things like that. They're very blunt, but they don't mean to be mean. They're trying to be helpful. So when he gave me that paper of a dermatologist, to him he was trying to be helpful, but other people will look at that and get very offended. So that was the first instance. Second instance happened in Brussels. It was a couple of months, well, it was back in January, so it was more than a couple months ago. But there was one particular day where I went out to go shopping because I was busy every day. It was kind of like a business / networking type of trip. I did do another story time about how I almost got scammed in Belgium, and this is from the same trip. I will leave the link down below if you guys want to watch that. But it was in the same trip. So this time, oh hi, Cinder, say hi. On this particular day, I was going shopping because I was busy every single day. I was in meetings all day. So after a very long day, me and some students decided to go shopping. and they were trying to go to Zara, and as we were walking down like a strip mall, I look over and I see the sign that says cannabis, and I was just like, ooh, I want to know what that is. So I went to the store and the other girls went to Zara, and it was a Kiehl's store. They came out with their CBD collection for like skincare products. And so I went to this Kiehl's store, and by the way, Kiehl's is very expensive. So I went into the store to check out their CBD line because apparently it's like good for your skin. And the sales lady comes up to me and she starts speaking to me in French. And I took this as an opportunity to practice my French. So I started to speak with her, you know. Next thing you know, this lady starts to like roast the crap out of me. She literally looks at me and starts talking about my imperfection, like my imperfection. I'm sitting there thinking, oh, she's probably trying to sell me something, and she was just talking on and on and on about how my imperfections look bad. I didn't mention anything about my skin. She just like looked at my face, and at the time I was wearing makeup. Like, I'm one of those people where I don't like to reapply makeup or touch up makeup, so I was wearing it, but like I had active acne, so you can see like the bumps. And she was just talking about how they didn't look good, I needed to get rid of them, and like half of the words she was saying I knew, the other half I didn't, so I literally had to stop her. I'm like, excusez-moi, vous parlez anglais? So like she could translate in English, and she just went on and on about how CBD is good for your skin, and I just got so cornered and pressured. And I'm one of those people where if I don't buy something from a store, sometimes I feel guilty. And yes, it's a bad habit, it's bad for me and it's bad for my wallet, but I was just like, maybe I need to try it, maybe it will help with my imperfections. And lo and behold, I bought something. This is the Kiehl's cannabis oil. I don't know what this is, but like it's at the very top. I have barely used this because it is so oily, but apparently it's good for your skin. This has done nothing to me. I spent 50 euros on this, so there was that. Like, this lady literally had no chill. She was just going on and on and on, and I understand she's trying to sell something, but like she was kind of being mean to me, and she was just like, oh, they just look bad, you shouldn't have them, you need to get rid of them, you know, like you don't look good. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, I'll buy it. And then I bought it, and it did absolutely nothing to me. So that's it for today's story time. This was very quick, but I wanted to talk about it because it is a very interesting situation. And even though it happened to me, I'm not someone who gets upset easily, so I just let it go. But I thought it would be interesting to share the story with everyone. Also, if you ever see someone and you notice something that they can't fix in 5 seconds, then don't point it out. Like acne or weight or something like that, if they cannot fix within seconds, there's no point in pointing it out. I'm gonna try to upload at least once a week, and we shall see how that goes. I know I'm not good at like uploading, but I will try to upload once a week. I do have a very interesting life and quite a few stories to share with you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.